welcome to my YouTube channel, Codeshot Hot Fingers. I go by name Codeshot. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. Yeah, today we're talking about Photoshop. What is Photoshop? Photoshop is an image creation, graphic design and photo editing software developed by Adobe. Things you can do with Photoshop: graphics and layout for printing projects, magazines, posters, website design, logos and other digital art. Now open your Photoshop to continue. Now this is my Photoshop. This is what it looks like when opened. So in Photoshop, it is either you create a new project or you open up an already created project or a file or image. In this tutorial, we are going to open up an image. Click on open. Now this is an image we are going to use. I have the image link in my description. The whole tutorials I'm going to be giving you will be having an example file. To download it, check the description link. So we are going to double click on the image. We have opened the image. This is typically what Photoshop looks like when opened for the first time. This is the interface, and this is what we call the document window. The document window is where you view every changes you make in an image. That's where you can see, and this is the title for the document window, title for the document or the project you're on. You can actually open multiple documents here, and it shows here at the title. The titles all shows here, and the title consists of the document name and the image name and the zoom level. You can actually zoom this image. If you're using a Windows PC, a Windows machine, you can use Ctrl plus to zoom in and Ctrl minus to zoom out. If you're using a Mac machine, you use Command plus or Command minus. Moving over to the second panel, that is the toolbars, one of the most important panels in Photoshop. This is where the tools you'll be using in all your editing adventure. So we are going to select one tool so that you see what it looks like. Let's use the test tool, for example. We'll use the test tool, for example. Select the test tool. For instance, you want to add text, and well, we're not going to be using that now. I just wanted you to see it. That's the test tool. We're going to move over to the control panels. This bar here, this is called this bar is called the control panel. This is the bar. It differs, it changes depending on the tool you selected. It changes, it differs depending on the tool. Like, say, for instance, as we've already selected the test tool, these are the settings to edit your text. For like here, to select your font style. This other side, to select your font size. Yeah, for alignment. Let's select another tool so that you can see the difference. This is the brush tool, and you see the settings on the control panel has already changed. Yes, so let's move over to the right panel. The right panel, most of the things here won't be necessarily using, but the most important part here is this layer panel. It's another important panel in Photoshop. The layers panel at the right. As a matter of fact, the layers, this is where all the objects or the images or the files that you imported for your project, this is all where they are shown layer by layer. The more we go on this, I would explain more. You will have to learn more of what you can do on the layers. Understand? There are a lot of things you need to learn from this. This is the image on default. Also, let's go on the menu. These are the menu bars, the file where you see open, new project and all that. file, or we should know what kind of things that should be in the files. For instance, new project, open, and all that. Edit, so you make some adjustment like undo, redo, and edit. The images, where you can find some adjustment settings for image. Filters, where you can find some advanced effects, advanced settings for your photography, where you can see blur, focus, and all that. So also these panels could be removed, they could be reset the way you want it to look like. But as a starter, you are not advised to do this, because most of the times most users do complicate things and their workspace rearranges and they get confused along the line. So if something like that happens, just click on the window. All these lists here are panels on Photoshop. The ones that are ticked are the ones that are visible, the ones unticked are not visible. So let's say peradventure you rearranged your profile, just go to window, you go to window, workspace, and you go to reset essentials. Everything goes back to normal. Usually delete this, close this panel, this tab, so that I have more space in my layers. As a matter of fact, at this point, I think at least you've had a low understanding of what the interface looks like. So the more we go, the more you understand more in our next tutorial.